All right, so I'm gonna try to make this video as quick as I possibly can, just to make an update on last night's video. I know you have no idea what time or day it is for me, but I had made a video last night about the Warrior Forum and why that I was going to kind of go back and see if I could do a few things in there to bring some traffic to the new funnel, retirein100.com. My ideas were basically let me go back in. Well, first, reacquaint myself to it because I haven't been there forever, and it looked completely different, so I'm still getting used to it. But um, I'm gonna update my signature. I'm gonna do some posting. I want to do maybe some blog posts in my blog, my Warrior Forum blog, and I will probably also do like a classified ad. Maybe I'll post in the War Room, the free no opt-in download. I gotta for the report. I gotta scope that out and see what's allowed, what's not allowed there. I haven't checked yet. Um, so there's several things I want to do here and see if I get some traffic. So what I did first was I went in and I updated my link. This is what I'm going to update it as. I'll show you in a second what it was before. I did about 5 posts last night, and from what I can tell, I haven't got any clicks. So um, either my post sucked or who knows? I mean, it was just a few threads. It doesn't really mean anything. Problem I also realize I have is I don't have any tracking on it, so I can't tell. So basically, I've signed up for a new service that I'm gonna make another video about. I don't want to mess with it in this video because it's gonna get too long, but I'll show you in another video how I set up a tracking link, and then I'll go back in and edit my signature file again to have the tracking link. Um, but um, Yeah, again, that's going to be the next video. For now, I'll just quickly show you the threads that I responded to. So like somebody said, no one gets IM. Do you bother explaining what you do to people that aren't in the industry? Basically, I just went to the main forum and I just started responding to stuff, like stuff that just immediately, like when I read it, I kind of just naturally had a response to it. I know if you're just starting or whatever, you're not haven't been into this, immersed in this world for as long as I have, that sometimes it doesn't come as naturally to just have a response to things. Well, you might have to do a little research, look around or find a resource or an article or something to link to. You can be helpful in many different ways. A lot of things that people do, unfortunately, well, it's not unfortunately, it's actually a strategical thing, but when they want to get traffic to their threads, they or I'm sorry, to something that they have, their websites. So what I used to do was when I was selling a WordPress plugin and my blog was more about software and WordPress, I used to go in and do a lot of searches for things like plugins and WordPress and things like that. And I would find ways to respond to these threads with, my links in the signature, or I would kind of casually or subtly find a way to kind of, you know, being slick as possible, not outright promoting because people get pissed at that, but just sort of say, hey, by the way, if they're talking about something that's related to something I was actually selling, I would say, hey, by the way, uh, I actually just came out with something. If you want to check it out, let me know, whatever, and I would link to it. And I never really got any complaints. So that's one way that people use the threads in the forums, to actually kind of SEO target something that they're trying to market to. I wasn't doing any of that. I was just going in and just responding to the first stuff that like showed up. So it's not really targeted at all, and these threads don't really even seem to be getting a lot of traffic, so I'm not surprised if I don't get any clicks, to be honest. People are just going in here to try to either boost their post count or maybe target something. But just an example, this person was saying, I find that people don't really understand what internet marketing is. I don't know, he's just making it sound like it's a big problem that he works from home, and uh, nobody understands what he does, and it's frustrating trying to explain it to people. And I mean, to me, it sounds kind of phony. I don't even know why like you talk about that, because if you actually have a legit business, you have to have a focus. Like you have to have some kind of focus that you should easily be able to state to somebody. Somebody you just met. What do you do? Well, if you have if you do something online successfully enough that you make a full-time living off of it, you should be able to pretty clearly state what it is that you do. So that's why I kind of say that um, you know, I kind of call BS on that. Um, Even if you're just an affiliate, you just say like, well, I market product other companies' products and services that have affiliate programs, and I help them to get more leads and buyers, and I make commissions when they do get signups and sales. Just kind of like somebody that's selling or marketing for any other company, except for I don't do it over the phone. I use the internet to find ways to get the word out there. I mean, it's not like a foreign concept anymore, the internet and internet marketing. Just look at the presidential campaigns. Donald Trump, for the love of God, is a master of social media. He's always, he's got this 25 million like Twitter following and Facebook following, and he uses that as his own personal like, you know, outlet for like news and things. Whenever he wants to capture attention, gain the media's attention, get some message out, all he does is just type up 140 characters in that, and next thing you know, every single news channel is talking about it. So, it, and blogging, every you watch football, there's a million bloggers out there that somehow got famous and are like commentating. Like more Mike Florio, for example, he did Pro Football Talk. .com or something, and now he's on NBC. He was a lawyer that just started up this Pro Football Talk blog, but he was so successful and like so savvy about it and like so well researched, and he just did it very well and came across very professional. I mean, he was obviously a very intelligent lawyer and stuff like that, but he used his skills to become a very popular figure, or somebody that a very credible authority when it came to like football. And before you knew it, he was on TV as an anchor, and they had bought out his blog and things like that. So it's like using the internet and blogging for this and that. I mean, it's not a foreign concept. People get it. So I don't know why I'm even going on this rant. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I only got like 3 hours of sleep, so I gotta. These are where my videos get long. So, anyways, I just went in and I responded to different stuff, basically saying what I just said. Like, to me, it seemed, if you have a business, it should be pretty easy to find. You might want to think about what it is you're doing or not doing, and then try to gain some clarity, or focus, something like that. But anyway, so I just went down the list, and if you could find stuff like this is related, so that's cool, like sales funnel. I don't know if anybody even responded to me on that one. Um, but it doesn't really matter. I was just kind of going in and just throwing in my 2 cents. People give, like, this is one of those kind of like SEO type threads that people bitch about because it looks like a copy and paste thing. Um, I mean, I try to be helpful. It's like that you go in and you just try to be helpful. So give some stuff that's not some obvious BS, because it's just same old stuff. But, do what you can do. If you're just starting out, I know it's intimidating. So I don't fault you, but just, try to be at least genuine about your efforts. If you don't know the answer to something, don't just throw out like a one-liner that isn't helpful to people just to get a post count. People see right through that. I would go do a little bit of research, because you'll at least learn something in the process. Now, here's something that stands out to me. I might just respond to how to use Up Viral service, because we're using Up Viral in the retired100.com. So let's see what they say. Warriors, I would love to hear what you think about a viral service. Apart from offering discounts, do you have any idea how the service could be used with real estate? Ooh, real estate marketing service, helping other agents to set up stunning websites, agent websites, widespread viral marketing videos, smart and automated lead generation solutions, an enhanced call capture system for their listing, and my partner's forever living business and my partner's forever living business products. Let me know your opinion. Uh, I don't. Let's see what this guy says. In order for me to be incentivized to share a campaign widely, I need to really want something you promised me. So what is valuable real estate in a second method, maybe to get more leads or to close them? The more immediate the benefit, the more likely they'll share the instant circle real estate agents. I'd have to think some more of a kind of platform you have to be creative with. It seems to be leveraged best to be running Facebook ads, because you can get more viral bang for each dollar you spend on leads. Again, anything. Um, hmm. The way it seems to work is you have to think, give to get. Yeah. Chris Munch responded. In real estate, it would work by having a report on avoiding slash overcoming a major problem for your target audience. Maybe 6 things you need to know when valuing your home. and they get it for free if they refer 3 people. Um, yeah, so that's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, you'd want to give it some thought about the particular thing you want to promote, uh, um, whichever audience you're targeting would be interested in, and maybe create some kind of free lead magnet, and then use up viral as a way to entice people to share in order to unlock um, something else. An example could be to run a campaign to for subscribing for run a campaign to get sign-ups for let's see, lesson one of a video course on setting up your RE sites like you mentioned, and then you can have a up viral on the thank you page saying uh, share and get X amount of share points um, to unlock the rest of the course or less or the next lesson, etc. Um, Assuming your goal is to build your list and be able to market other products, and this is in the uh, all right, so I don't even know how that sounds, but let me see. Yeah, you want to give it some thought about the particular thing, whichever audience you're targeting would be interested in, and maybe create some kind of lead magnet and then use up viral as a way to entice people to share in order to unlock something else. As an example could be to run a campaign to get signups for lesson one of a video course on setting up your RE sites like you mentioned, and then you could have a viral widget on the thank you page saying get X amount of share points and unlock the rest of the course or the next lesson, etc. Assume your goal is to build your list, build a micro afterwards. Is that answering his question? Offering discounts. Um, Another thing that comes to mind would be to get people to sign up for some kind of contest your target audience would be interested in contest for a prize for a simple but cool prize your target audience would be interested in, and then use up viral on the TY page again to um, give them better chance of winning if they share and get X amount of points or something like that. All right, so that's my ridiculous sounding response that I cranked out pretty quick. Um, so that's really all I have to do. We'll see how many people diss me after that, but you know, whatever. I don't care. It's actually it's good information. So you take what you want. It's not like a one-liner. It's thought out. I'm doing it on video on the fly. I usually go back and I reread it and try to reword it better so it makes a lot of sense. I didn't even capitalize a lot of stuff. This post actually is not one that I would typically do because I'm a little more anal retentive when it comes to the way I write things, but um, I just want to show you that's how simple it can be. But I wanted to keep this video short, so I'm going to end it here, and it's already not short, so sorry about that. And I will see you in the next video where I'm going to talk about how to track links and show you how to set up my new link tracking service, custom domain, and whatever else I need to do to get that going so we can start seeing what clicks I might be getting through these links as a result of posting and also the future stuff that I do. Because I don't know that I'll get anything from this, but who knows? Maybe I will. All right, see you in the next one.